She's upset.
I'll go in the bag, okay? Yeah.
I only have one thing. Should I take hunger or?
Your cheap day.
Let's start because they're gonna be a bit.
Yeah, let's stop.
Hi everyone. And I'm from Iran originally. I came here like 20 years ago with my family and obviously became an architect. That's why I'm here. But in the past few years, I have become so fascinated and addicted is the word to chess. And I believe chess is the game of life. This is how I see it. But the reason I say that because it has different stages. Like we all know it's a strategical game and based on tactics. But it has opening, middle game, and end game as our lives. But also throughout lives we get forks with different incidents or pins get stuck in our job or relationships or experience. So tragic things happens which kind of happened to me as well, but it helped me to get to a better place. It gave me momentum. That's why I'm here now. So throughout my experience in chess, by the way, I have joined the Battersea Chess Club in 2020, and since then I have been playing in that club actively. And I have noticed there aren't many women playing, and so I created a group of women. And we put a group together. They're all interested, but some of them are afraid to come out because I'm sure even myself, it's kind of a daunting area, like thinking I'm not good enough, what if I lose, and so on. I was also in a newspaper. There was an article about me. Because of my activities, the local newspaper made an interview with me. So the title is Promoting Women in Chess, which I have been. And because of that, I am pursuing my aim to set a chess club for ladies. Throughout my experience, I have been traveling to different cities, playing chess. And throughout London itself is a big city. There are different chess clubs, so I go around and I spend a lot of money. I still haven't made money out of chess, but do people make money out of chess? Sorry. So you must be aware of or familiar with the Netflix series called Queen's Gambit, and when I saw that film, it kind of encouraged me more to play chess. And I know from experience so many people, and not only like women, even men, watched the film and they got more interested in chess. But I just wanted to let you know what Queen's Gambit means in this context. So, first of all, chess has notation. It has geometry, and every square has a name, A, B, C, D, and then we have files and ranks, and the ranks are numbered from 1 to 8. So, mostly every how can I do this? Can I use the cursor or?
I think in presentation mode, no.
Oh, okay. So
You just
see
point.
the first green arrow pointing at E4. Normally, every chess player play E4, and the reason being is that to control the center. There are 3 basic fundamental about chess. Control the center, activate your pieces, put your king to safety, and then the game kind of begins. Then you start making plans. So on Queen's Gambit move, instead of playing E4, chess players play D4, and following that they play C4, and the opponent on the black side, tries to stop them by playing d5, meaning that if d takes c, then pushing the e pawn forward opens the diagonal for the queen and for the bishop to execute an attack on the king. So then there is a notion in chess, if they say I'm gambiting with you, if you accept the gambit, you are in trouble, you get in trouble, or do you advance? That's the question you need to ask yourself in order to promote the game of chess. So they all have a theory behind it. There are many studies and variation, but we don't want to get into that subject. Just people have been asking me what Queen's Gambit means. But also my personal experience about architecture, I see pattern as an architect. I mean, maybe other chess players do, but I'm not sure about their experience. But it's not only like it's a strategical thinking, but also I see pattern, and all these patterns sometimes helps you to have a different set of vision. So yeah, as I said, I'm crazy about chess. Wherever I go, I play chess. Last night I had a match in Hammersmith. I played with a legendary woman, Natasha Reagan. She is kind of lead in the England chess society, and she has played, she has represented in England's Olympiad 3 times. And she's a top player, and I lost, obviously. I survived. I survived quite a few moves, but she said I played well, but yeah, I mean, I knew. In the second game, the second move, she gambited with me. And okay, do I accept her gambit or do I advance? I did not, I just played safe. And I closed my position because I know she's a better player. So I just tried to stay solid and not to lose pieces, which I did, and I lost. Yes, but then I went to Athens recently as well. You can see those photos from Athens. Another occasion played with other clubs, that's the King's College. So people ask me about ranking. So as you know, the top chess player at the moment is Magnus Carlsen. He's from Norway, and he's the top player. No one has reached his rating at the moment. But there was a recent championship in Norway. It's called Norway Chess. Norway is famous for a kind of center of chess. People play chess widely in Norway. So the lady on the right won June, if I can pronounce this correctly, but she's not the top player. However, the top player is Paul, but yeah, she managed to get herself there, and there are so many juniors in the field, and they're doing so well. And where I am standing in this ranking, I'm kind of intermediate level. I wanted to show you this film by Magnus. So grandmasters, they play fast games, but in their fast games they are so accurate. This is a 1 minute game. Game of chess has different speed levels, like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and then classic games which are over hours. Like what you saw in the Queen's Gambit, for example, it was based on classic games, which takes longer. You have 3 hours on your, 2 hours or 75 minutes on your clock to think about, but for the whole game, but you have a long minutes to think about your moves, as much as you can take.
Kom Gambit, som ble mottatt, eller ikke mottatt, det ble mottatt. Og det er på en av systemene som også er andre trådbrøy.
He did Gambit as as well. Yeah. This is endgame when the queen is out of the game. That is trying to promote.
Running from each other.
Yes. No, if you manage to get your pawn to the last rank, you can promote the queen, which he did. He won positionally. Magnus won positionally, but he lost on time. So the game of chess is based on time. So even though you are winning, but if you're not good with your time management, then you are out.
Oh, but do they have a minute overall? Each?
Each.
Oh.
Yes. So you
who won
have
that?
seconds to move.
So who won that game?
Magnus won. He promoted to queen. Positionally, Magnus was doing better,
Yeah.
but he lost on time.
So who? So then the other person won.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How can we put it back to?
Sorry?
How can we make it bigger?
Isn't it big already? We see a full screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So the next slide I created was looking at women in chess. That there has been many famous women in chess. One of which, or one was Vera Menike. She was from, I think, sorry, I forgot. But she was one of the first women in chess. And then at the moment we have Judith Polgar. She reached Grandmaster level at age of 15, and she beat Garry Kasparov and Anatoly Karpov. They are one of the recent Grandmasters.
Is that sorry? Is she the one that all of her three? She's got two other sisters.
I think so. I think she has sisters. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about another lady.
She became.
Polgar.
It might be her because I was reading the book and it talks about this Hungarian player
Oh, yeah.
where the dad is like he wants to like create the best of a chess player,
Yeah.
and his wife is a teacher. So then they have three daughters, and the youngest one becomes the youngest grandmaster of all time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's her.
Yeah. You know better than me,
Oh.
surely. Maybe. Yeah. But in recent years I have seen that our work has worked, and there are more women in chess now. It has increased by 10%, but we want to do better than that. So therefore I set up this chess club for ladies and children. And my idea is to create a kind of welcoming environment for women. I had a kind of tragic experience myself, but being affected by another woman in chess. She was my best friend and the chair of the club, but also she did a very unprofessional action, calling me a cheat and fraud in my video pairings, and she called me, I've done match fixing. I don't know if you're familiar with the term, but everyone supported me throughout my experience. But it was a very tragic story for me, like why we are meant to support each other. And I supported her throughout her career, but she has left the country, and but everyone said forget about it, forgive it and let go. And that itself gave me this idea, why not to set up a club for women? Because I want to go against this notion that women don't support each other, that's not, or they get jealous or things, jealousy. I want to go against these things and create a better environment for women to come and play and learn chess and feel free. We should not be afraid of losing. This is what life is about, isn't it? We don't always win. And so I prepared a puzzle for you if you're interested.
And it's like to play with.
I stopped.
And it's like to play with obviously a lot of. And it's like to play with obviously a
Can
lot of.
someone help me to pose it?
And it's like to play with obviously a lot of action going on around the waist.
Can you pose it?
Yeah, can we exit? And it's the last idea?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, play, yeah.
Still filming, still filming.
And it's like to.
Do you want to pause it like this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, can you solve the puzzle? Would you like to solve the puzzle? Or
Do we have to know chess?
pardon?
Do we have to know how to play chess?
Oh, okay. Okay, the idea is black moves forward and white moves this way. So the idea is, obviously the game of chess is based on giving a checkmate. How would you give a checkmate is to tangle. I mean, it seems that this is the white king, this is the black king, queen, bishop. It seems that white kings is not doing a good life at the moment because it's been attacked by all these pieces. But the question is, how would black execute?
We have 2 minutes.
Yes.
So we're trying to save the king, or we're trying to kill the king?
We're trying to give a checkmate to white king.
Okay, we are.
Yes. It's black to move. We can also see that, like, white can give a check to black king, and then by doing that, kind of this knight is hanging, the black queen is hanging. At first, it seems that black is not doing so well because it's having 1 piece, 2 piece, kind of 3 piece under attack. However, white king is kind of trapped as well. Black is trying to checkmate the queen, but the white king. But how would he do that?
How many moves? Just one.
It's okay. As many.
22.
But what's the best move that comes to your head?
For black to checkmate white.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it's too much for the end of the day. Okay, I help you. I help you.
Would you move the queen?
Yes, we can see on the white position, we can see the bishop is hanging, isn't it? Because the bishop can be taken by the help of knight and the queen, because bishop is only protected once. However, it's been attacked twice. So therefore, perhaps black can take the bishop, right? But what do you think? If we take the bishop, then white can give that check. The check is not good for black because then the white can take the knight. So it seems that.
Okay, what was it? What was it?
It was.
What should we do?
Oh,
What was the move?
The move is queen goes ahead to b8.
I'm so sorry.
And then it is like a sacrifice. It's called a smothered checkmate. A smothered checkmate is in a situation that the king got trapped, and then you give a check with a knight. Then if you sacrifice your queen, so you go next to the king, rook takes the queen, so queen is out of the game, but the knight gives a finish checkmate because the king doesn't have any place to go.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was
About grandmaster?
yeah.
How do you become the grandmaster?
Yes. If you get to kind of level of like 2200, above 1800, you have to apply for a norm. If you get 3 norms, then you will be qualified to get world famous or IFM at the beginning, WGM. They have stages. So you will get recognition by going through different stages. And those norms are games, classic games. So you present yourself in classic games and they assess your performance. And based on that, they give you a point. So every chess player is registered with, for example, ECF, the English Chess Federation, and FIDE. FIDE is the International Chess Federation. So in that you have a rating. You saw the numbers. Like Magnus is 2830, for example, but like on 1500. So for you to get to the top, you have to reach 2200 above and get few norms. Every norm I think gives you 3 points or something. I have a scheme to write, but I don't know much about it, to be honest, in detail. Yeah. Any more questions?
How often do you play?
Right now it's end of the season. When the seasons start, like football, it starts from September to kind of end of May. It happens for me that I play 1, 2 or 3 games a week. A game of classic, but I play for different leagues, like London League, Central Leagues, and I play for a county team as well. I play for Surrey at the moment. Yeah. But also sometimes I participate in tournaments like last night, like Blitz or Rapid. Rapid is 10-15 minutes. Blitz is 3 to 5 minutes. A Bullet, it's 1 to 2 minutes. It's the one that we just saw on YouTube.
Did you just kind of teach yourself, or like you said you played as a kid, and then like at what
Yes,
point
my
did you
dad
kind of-
taught me
Yeah.
chess like Beth Harmon. She learned from the janitor, but I learned from my dad. I could really, when I was in high school, in secondary school you call it, I could really beat him. But now I can beat him, obviously because he's older and he can't see. Yeah, I started from early age. I have been always fascinated by chess. Everywhere we go in my family we play chess. But Iranian, they play chess and backgammon a lot. But then, past few years, I mean before COVID I asked myself, I want to have a hobby, and I chose chess. And I got crazy about it. And I'm asking everyone to go and play chess.
What level is it for, like total beginners upwards, or like your club?
In terms of rating or
Like in terms of who can come and the event?
any. We have different levels. We have people who just come to learn. For the women chess club I'm creating, I want every level to come, but mostly for amateur. For ladies with children who, because of family and tradition, kind of, they are not able to come and play chess. So my idea is to give a platform for those. So therefore I found a place with like kind of kindergarten, less serious place for women and family. But we have very good coaches. I have made very friendship with very top players, so they give coaching. We have different levels. My own cousin, she loves a chess, and they just come and play, just to learn.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.